I just wanted to give a big thank you to all of my woodland guardians, spirit guides, celestial foxlings, and kitsunes. Thank you guys so much for your support. Yo everyone, what is going on? And welcome out to another episode of Egglocke. I did something different. This is a late night recording, so hopefully that means that our luck is teeny tiny bit better. I decided to wait on changing the team just because I wanted to see what encounters were coming up and just kind of what we can do with that going forward, because basically this episode today should solidify a very solid portion of our team. I need to heal because apparently I didn't do that in the process. But I did level Casper up to match the rest of the team just because I figured it would give us some type coverage. It's stuff that we don't already have. And I just kind of figured it would probably be one of the best things we could do for the team given everything else that's in the box. Everything else that I would want to add otherwise, we either don't have the stone for it or stuff like that. I debated adding Nidoking, but because we don't have a moonstone, can't do that. I debated adding Alakazam, but also couldn't do Alakazam because of the, I don't want to have two psychic types. And right now, I think we need a little bit more bulk to our team. So I figured it'd probably be best to give us the bulk that we need, and it's a little Froakie. Little Froakie that could. You're level 46. You should live a Psycho Cut. That's not stab. Okay, maybe you don't live it as well as I thought you did, but okay, sure. Will you just stay in a Pokeball? I very much doubt the fact that you will stay in a, yeah, okay, not even a shake. That's what I thought. That's a little more like it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful and fantastic night, day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you guys. I just got back from the Shang-Chi, I believe is the name of the movie. It's the new Marvel one, and I probably butchered the title of it, but I think it's Shang-Chi. Highly recommend watching it for any of you guys who have been considering it or like wondering if it's that good. I will say it is my favorite Marvel movie to date. And for a reason that's probably unexpected. It's my favorite Marvel movie because it didn't feel like it was a Marvel movie. And before people are like, well, that means it's because like, I feel like the whole thing that can make Marvel a bit cheesy sometimes is when they focus really hard on this is a superhero movie kind of thing. And I feel like Shang-Chi did a really good job of like introducing a character in a way that wasn't very stereotypical Marvel. We're gonna spoon feed a like superhero down your throat, if that makes sense. So just the whole way the character is developed and like, without giving, like, where they originated from is what I'm going to say without spoiling things, is also just insane. The movie itself is stunning. There's body diversity, which is a huge thing for me personally. I like when they have, especially for female actors, not just double zeros. And for those of you who don't know what I mean by double zeros, like someone who's not this big around and is like the definition of like the skinniest person alive who like probably hasn't had a cheeseburger in like 2 years kind of thing. Like, and that's not to say that like anyone was even fat either. It's just like they're casting people who look normal. And I don't want to say normal either, but just like they have different body proportions. So it's not just like, here's a whole bunch of skinny people who got in front of a camera and, you know, are there to look pretty. Like one of the girls that's like one of the main characters feels like a girl next door, like someone I could genuinely be friends with. And like that character really resonated with me. And so to see that they're putting body diversity, body representation, it was really cool to see. So there was a little bit of every kind of body type. It was really nice. It was really nice to see. And so I'm like, wow, we're making progress. We're doing things. And that's so nice. And like, I just want people to feel comfortable in their own bodies. You know what I mean? And so I'm pretty happy for it. I'm really here. I won't talk too much about the movie because I feel like I'll find a way to like slip up and somehow mess it up and give some kind of spoiler of any kind. But I'm just saying, please watch it. Like I said, it's one of my favorite Marvel movies to date, if not my favorite now that it's been released. So I can't wait to see what comes from that. You know what I mean? Like, where is it going to go from here? But in the meantime, 2 encounters. Let's see what we get. I almost shut off my phone on accident. I hit the emergency, when you can hold the power and the lock button together. Yeah, messed that up. Choose a number between 1 and 2.
The answer is 2.
Box 2. Okay. Also, this is going to be level 46 when it hatches. Okay. Choose a number between 1 and 6.
The answer is 5.
Okay. Choose a number between 1 and 4.
The answer is 3.
Okay. So this, I'm just gonna double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm very bad at visually doing this. Mr. Krabs. This is gonna be a Krabby. Oh, good gosh. Where are you, Mr. Krabs? Come out. Make yourself known. Just let's do the gosh darn thing. You might as well. I didn't even know you could go this way. You've already proven that you are a crab. All right. Crabby. Corfish. I forgot that there were 2 crabs. It's fine. Okay. Mr. Typing. Did they spell it with a K? I don't know if they spelled it with a C or with a K, but regardless, we got the point across. Okay, Mr. Krabs, what level are you? What level? That's not what I was trying to go for. What ability, what shenanigans do you have going on for yourself? You are choiced. Not an attack boosting nature. It is a speed boosting nature with adaptability. Aquajet knockoff, superpower, and dragon dance. Oh my God. That is not a mon to be meddled with in any way, shape, or form. Holy moly. Okay. I'm just gonna put you here for now. We're not gonna add you to the team immediately. And we'll see what this Metapod is here. This Metapod has refrigerate, mind you, just so everyone's aware. Choose a number between 1 and 2.
It's 2.
Box 2 again. Box 2 representation. Choose a number between 1 and 6.
The answer is 2.
Choose a number between 1 and 5.
That would be 1.
Okay. Oh, my phone is falling. Things are happening. I'm a mess. It's going. Okay. Ta-da. Ta-dee-ta-da. Oohoo guru. I'm intrigued. I'm assuming psychic type because it has psychic or fighting because of the whole guru thing. Ooh. What does that mean? Who are you? What is your story? What is your timeline? These are the things that keep me up at night. It is 11:23 when I am recording this, by the way. Well, now we have another. That's insane. 2 people sent in the same thing. Not what I would have named that. Maybe that's a reference and I just was not aware of the reference. What is this? Who are you? Holding a toxic orb with infiltrator. Why are you holding a toxic orb? With outrage, tailwind, switcheroo, and tackle. Why are you holding a toxic orb? I have so many questions. Guys, I have so many questions. What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to keep the team as it is, at least for right now. Yeah, you're the one. I have to make sure I grab the correct Absol. Well, I mean, I guess if anything happens to Uniobat, we got a backup here. If that's any consolation for anyone. All right, but that is 2 encounters down. There's not a lot of encounters left. So, maybe someday we'll find a Thunderstone. Did I check the mart here? I feel like it was TM's. But I just want to double check. Maybe there's not even there is a secondary person. Are you the TM person? I feel like you were. You were. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Just because I'm like, okay, if I've been complaining this entire time about how we didn't have stones for evolutions, and there were stones for evolutions right there, I was going to hate myself forever. So let's just make one thing clear. All right. I believe next... Oh, it's the friends on the bridge. It's that... No. The Sycamore fight's before that. So, I had to mentally map my head out here. Bye, Venusaur. Nice seeing you today. In several Pokemon Unite fights. Goodness gracious. I'll have you guys know, for anyone who plays Unite, I had 3 diamonds in Ultra Rank 2 when we started today. And I ended stream of Pokemon Unite at Veteran Class 5 with 1 diamond. All because we got incompetent players. Like, we just got paired with people who didn't know how to play the game. And I'm like, how do we keep getting paired with people who don't know how to play the game when we're this far into the game? I don't understand. Please be a stone. That's not a stone. You are a weakness policy, which is also, like, technically not bad by any means. Is it It must be past here where you can get the fishing spot. I didn't realize you could fish here, but there's one spot in this entire city where you can fish. So I'm gonna get that fishing encounter because Lord have mercy, do we need something that can actually do something to water types? Like, please, for the love of all that is good. You're probably gonna have Formons, you do. Chief Rachel with a shield on. I think I led Pyroar though, so this should be fine. I did. Haha. Lion. Lion the lion. Ahaha. You see what I did? You see what I did there, guys? All right. You lived. He tried. Excuse me. Where's my autotune? He tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Why does it choose these notes? It didn't even matter. Keep in mind, if I sing this the exact same way, but I use the chipmunk voice effect, listen to the difference in the notes it chooses. Why? Like, explain this to me.
He tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. He had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Like, how does that?
He tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Man, I don't. Explain to me how.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain a few times that all I know, time is a magical thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it clock down to the end of the day. The time ticks like the way it's so unreal. I didn't look up below. Watch time go right out the window. Tried and hold on, you didn't even know. Just wasting it all just to watch you fall. Kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard.
That was a disaster. I think I just mashed up like 2 verses together. I think I just made my own verse and it doesn't even make sense. I have to catch that. No! Guys, we have to catch that. How am I supposed to catch that? have hypnosis, though. We do have hypnosis. Welp. I thought it would live. It did not. Did I get a high roll? I felt like I did under half. Like, just slightly under. Hyper Voice doesn't stack. Yeah, it doesn't stack. Maybe we got a low roll followed by a high roll? Well, now I'm sad. F. Okay. That's basically the equivalent to me not knowing that that spot was there. God dang it. Well, here we go. Another encounter. Catchable. All right. To be fair, even if that would have gone perfectly, we don't even know if that would have actually worked. Like, I don't even know if we would have had the balls and everything else to get it. So, oh, you are thick. Oh. So it's like that. And you have the leftovers, as you should. Okay, great, cool. Glad to see that we're playing a competitive meta right now. Okay, nice. Please stay in the ball for my and your sake. I don't want to deal with this today. No. Sir, did you just try to belly drum twice? That's how we're doing this today? Are we sure? 1, 2, Game Boy Luke. Rude! That's not how this works. Oh my God. Okay, it's time for you to take a nap. Oh, you do so much damage. That's insane. Go to bed. You avoided! No, you're kidding. Frick you. I'm so sad. I don't even know where to begin. A part of me just died along with that Milotic. I will have everyone know. I can't believe we missed. Not only did we miss, but it didn't miss. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. All my friends are dead. Could run Tail Glow Fion. I could do that. I could also run Lord Doofer. Peanut butter. Why do I? Frick it. This is Peanut Butter's time to shine. It's his time. Could we run a Tail Glow Mythical Mon? Absolutely. What are we doing? Running good old Peanut Butter. I'm also leveling this up. I'm sorry if you disagree, or if this makes you offended, or if you want to write a hateful comment in the comment section that's only going to make you look like a bad person. But I want Peanut Butter. And I want him to be level enough to where I can do these rival fights here real quick, where I'm probably going to lose another mon. So before you write your hateful comment in the comment section, you probably already clicked off the video at this point because I've offended you to such a degree. But before you do that, just know that I will defend Lord Doofer until the grave. And your opinion does not matter to me. Because Lord Doofer is life. And he's a good boy who deserves to be loved and appreciated. Just wanted to put that out there. He is a wonderful individual, and you will hurt his feelings. He's fragile, he is important, and he is valid. And I will make sure that Peanut Butter's voice, his wisdom, and his courage live on forever, okay? This is my story. This is my prerogative. And I will take that and Peanut Butter to the grave, okay? Just so everyone's clear. Not to mention that peanut butter is great condiment. Tobin, okay, totally different tangent here. I have made so many different peanut butter things. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever had peanut butter chicken, like the Chinese cuisine kind of thing. Tobin is like personally offended by that. And then there was like a, I don't even know what to call it. It's like instant Chinese food, I guess. You can buy it at Kroger, and there's like 80,000 different versions of the same thing that you can buy, like different flavors and variants. So like there's a sweet chili one, there's a like peanut butter one, there's a more like a curry kind of one. Like there's a lot of different versions of it, like I said. And I got the peanut butter one because I like peanut butter chicken, and I was like, this is gonna be good. And lo and behold, it was good, mind you, it was. And so I ate it, and Tobin was like, what is that? And I'm like, is peanut butter Chinese food? And he's like, is that noodles? And I was like, yes. And he's like, incorrect. Peanut butter belongs on toast, and like made this whole like bullet point list. And I was like, but it's peanut butter, and peanut butter's great. There's nothing wrong with peanut butter. And so I now need to make Tobin realize the way of life, and the way of life that is, in fact, peanut butter as a Chinese cuisine. So, if any of you guys need something to do, it's convince Tobin of that. Just so we're all aware. Also, I can't wait to get my socks rocked by these rivals. It's gonna be fun. This is going to be a fun time. Let's flamethrower you and hope that we get the burn. I doubt we're going to. Worth a shot, though. No, of course not. You have close combat! Oh, wait, that didn't do much. I thought that was gonna do so much more. Okay, never mind, bye. We're a normal type, so I just expected that to, like, nearly one-shot me. But, okay, sure. Gigalith. Peanut butter. It's his time to shine. This is his debut. Let's go. Let's go, peanut butter. Frick him up. Frick him up. Yeah. Take that. Oh, that was like, did you see it glitch? Like it just stopped the animation. That was really weird. Okay, you avoided. Don't hurt me. And you set up the stealth rocks. That's so inconsiderate. Do you not care about peanut butter's emotions? Because peanut butter cares about yours. All I'm saying. Ha! Okay. RNG. RNG is on our side, at least in this very moment in time. You avoided again. And now we're not gonna land anything. Okay. Just stop. At least we get it back with leftovers, which is slightly more convenient. There we go. Bye. Thanks for hanging. It did it again. It like jumped the animation. That was really weird. All right. Everyone gaining levels. Now I have to remember the stealth rocks is out. So hopefully peanut butter can just take care of the rest of this team. That should be fine. What? You'll have psychic at the very most? You shouldn't be able to do anything to me. Okay, so we're setting up. It's come to my attention that that's what we're choosing to do today. Now, mind you, it's not very nice. Not a good play on your behalf. All right, let's just superpower. Bye. Yeah, you're not living that. Okay, if you had something, you would have sent it out already. So many animations. Okay, who's next? Ha! All right, it's time. Oh, wait, that's actually bad. That's not what I had in my head that you had. Okay, just kidding. I take it all back. Why didn't you send that out the first time? Wait. Okay, I don't know why it didn't let me do that. Holy moly! Wait! Okay, listen, I knew the stealth rocks were out, but like, I feel like whenever I use stealth rocks, they never do that much damage. Those stealth rocks were deadly. And the fact that it didn't go for a grass type move. Do you not have one? Or did you just like pro play me? What a whirlwind of emotions. Holy moly. Stop, you're being such a bully. Okay. My heart, my body, my soul, everything, pain. So much pain. Nothing but pain and suffering. Okay. Well, they don't heal us in between these two fights. They heal us before we fight Trevor. So here's to hoping. Gent Jimmy. Please be kind, Gent Jimmy. I feel like I can handle this. Okay, I'm just gonna heal to be safe. What do you have? Oh. That was the best thing I could have done. Absolutely. All right, and then we're just gonna switch out. That way our stats reset to normal. We're chilling. Shell gone. Well, I would go to my Melodic and I Dragon Pulse normally, but that's no longer an option, is it? Uniobat, you have Dragon Rush. That's a physical move, and that's it's just attack lowering nature, which makes me nervous. I also could go to Jackson. I could play rough. Let's do that. Let's do that. I feel like that will be fine. You're so wide. How do you get so rotund? How did you do it? How did you go from bag on to just wide? Riddle me this. The answers I want to know from Game Freak. Puppy. All right, as we do. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it, everyone? Let's try this again. Puppy go burr. Puppy go burr. It's just not hard. There is something in my eye, and it's been in my eye this entire episode, and I can't get it out. It's driving me literally crazy. So I'm sorry that I'm like touching my eye constantly. But there's like an eyelash or a hair or something, and it's just, oh, wait. I felt something. Did I get it? I got it. I think I got it. Okay. Whew. All right, we're not gonna learn Incinerate. Thanks for asking. Okay, one by one. Keep old moves. Yes. Great. Okay, I did it. Basic button pushing. I'm apparently competent in some way. Peanut butter. It's your time to shine. I love him. I love him so much. I like how there's so many viable options there. Like that Corphish we just hatched was nuts. And I'm over here like, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter. Listen, if I'm pissing all of you guys off, right now, you're gonna hate my BDSP team. Let me just tell you that. So like, if these kind of shenanigans aren't for you, I'm warning you now that there's only more shenanigans to come, and I will not apologize for any of them, just so everyone's aware. I can't wait. My ragtag team of idiots are gonna take down Sinnoh. Cynthia won't know what hit her. Cynthia isn't ready for that little ragtag team of friends. We're just gonna be like the little engine that could going up the little mountain where we're just like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Oh God. I can't wait for BDSP. Listen, November 19th is gonna be the best day of my life. Not only does the new Taylor Swift album come out, but BDSP drops on the exact same day. And like, Lord have mercy. We gonna be having a heyday, let me tell you that much. It's gonna be a great time. All right. Bye, Tierno. Bye. Okay. So heal me. And now, 'tis time for Trevor. Thankfully, we didn't lose anyone in our fights, at least yet. But this guy could roll out with the Palkia, Giratina, a Latios, and Gent Mike. Oh, you're so ugly. I'm gonna say it, Emboar is easily the ugliest, like, starter they have ever made. Ever. Like, not even comparable. Like, you're just, there's nothing good about that at all. And I'm sorry to Tepig stans, but like, Emboar is a disgusting mon to me. The level of despise that I have for this mon specifically is just astronomical. Oh, you have assurance. Okay, didn't see that one coming, but you probably didn't see that one coming, so sorry, little bacon bits. It's time to go home. Okay, a child. Every time remember when I talked about... Wait, Zygarde, yeah, okay, yeah. For some reason, I always forget that they didn't give Zygarde the recognition that it deserved in X and Y, and it was only ever talked about in Gen 7. So in my mind, for that very brief moment in time, I thought Zygarde was a Gen 7 mon, and you literally just watched my entire like brain just break. I keep forgetting that this mon was introduced here. It just never got talked about. But yeah, that's why everyone wanted Pokemon Z. Pokemon Z never came, and they just said, here, we'll just incorporate it into Gen 7 in a very weird and strange way. Oh, you live, okay. But you're dumb. Thank you so much for being dumb and not going for 1,000 arrows or 1,000. I would walk 500 miles and
I would walk 500 more just to be
the man who walked 500 miles
and walk 500 more. Da 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 da.
Da-da-da-da. Okay. Sand Slash. Yeah, no, sure. That sounds like a job for Peanut Butter. Again. Peanut Butter's great. Peanut Butter's crushing the game here. Look at him go. In style. All right, friend. Please just kill. You avoid. Oh, so it's gonna be like that. Okay. Listen, what if we just don't and say that we did? What about that? How do we feel about that? It's just stopping these animations. That's so weird. Yucky, yucky. Okay. This has been fun. This has been so much fun. I'm gonna go to Uniobat. And if you predict this, I hate you forever. Okay. Big brain, big brain, big brain. I'm just gonna air slash. Okay. Good riddance. Jesus. Okay. Who's next? Who's... Listen, I predicted this game. I'm just saying, this is nuts, and I don't know how I did it. Now, the question is, I should just stay in. Like, this should be fine. We Super Fang you. That does half. You have Ancient Power. Right, because why wouldn't you have that? You're right. I should have... Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh. Great, cool. Shout out to O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor me. Oh my god. This game is not letting up. Please. I would like a nap, a juice box, and a nice cozy blanket to make fun of the Twilight movies in. Let's just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Actually, that's kind of nice, and I appreciate that because I'll be teaching it to Babarrel immediately. But goodbye. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, with that episode under the way and, you know, that amount of terror and emotions that I just went through, I'm calling it an episode there. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And like I said, this episode probably pissed a lot of you guys off. So, here's to accepting that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all in the next episode. Bye. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a mess. Okay,